Hey there, very good evening to you. Hope you've had a good day. My goodness, look at those clouds. Some torrential downpours today and hail and thunder, and it continues that way for the rest of the week as well. Pretty blustery around any showers. So our showers continue rattling through this evening for a time. However, they do start to wane through the early hours of the morning and things do dry up a little bit and the winds ease back as well, although still a bit lively at the west coast here. Temperatures generally 7 to 10 Celsius, but a bit cooler than that out in the countryside, nearer 5 or 6 Celsius. Into Friday then, the sun's up 6:38 and sets about 20 to 8 in the evening, and it's pretty much a carbon copy of today really. Some bright around in between these showers which break out more widely into the afternoon, but they'll be more well scattered than today. Similar temperatures to today and still quite gusty around the showers, gusts of 30-35 miles an hour potentially, and then the showers continue into Saturday. So we've got a couple of systems draped across the UK, but eventually these occluded fronts push away into the North Sea, and then on Saturday night into Sunday a little ridge of high pressure builds behind it, so killing off a lot of those showers. However, as we move into Sunday, this has got a big question mark over it at the moment. Deepening area of low pressure out to the west here, which is pushing this system through. Some intense rainfall of this and gale force winds as well. There are a couple of paths it could take. There's more confidence for it taking a more northern path at the moment, which will clip the north of Ireland and the southwest of Scotland. However, a lesser chance of it going further south. If it moves further south, then the rainfall will be more intense. But there'll be gale force winds as well for exposed spots. On Monday, that has moved away. It's out into the North Sea, but still blustery showers and maybe some hail and thunder behind it. Bye-bye. Hello there, very good evening to you. Hope you've had a good day. There were some torrential downpours in places and it continues showery and unsettled for the rest of this week and pretty blustery around any showers to boot. So taking a closer look, 1 or 2 showers continue to rumble on for the rest of the evening. Eventually though, they do start to wane and it turns drier through the early hours of the morning. Temperatures, well, they do hold up around 7 to 9 Celsius through towns and cities, but a bit cooler than that out in the countryside, nearer 5 or 6. So then we're into Friday and the sun's up just past 6:30 in the morning, sets at 7:30 in the evening, and it's pretty much a carbon copy of today. Rinse and repeat, a fairly fine start. Daytime heating setting a few showers off later, but they'll be more well scattered than they were today, and these could still be a bit heavy. There's still the outside risk of a rumble of thunder and maybe some hail in there too. Temperatures similar to today's values and quite blustery and blowy around the showers, maybe some gusts of 35 miles an hour in places. Into Saturday, the showers stay with us. We've got some frontal systems draped across the UK, but they move out into the North Sea, and behind that there's a little ridge of high pressure building, and that'll tend to calm things down overnight Saturday into Sunday. But big question mark over Sunday. This deepening low which is approaching from the Atlantic could take one of 2 paths. There's some really intense rainfall on that and also some gale force winds as well. Now there is a higher confidence for it going further north, where it'll just skirt across Northern Ireland and southwest Scotland. However, there is a lower chance that it will move further to the south. Now if it moves through this path, it's going to be really intense, lots of downpours, really gale force winds and exposed spots and a lot of rain, and still showery and blustery on Monday. Bye.